4. Archangel Michael says, bank executive stunned by your account. A secret miracle check worth trillions just got deposited in your name. You have only 2 minutes to see who sent it. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something unbelievable just happened behind closed doors and your name was on the file. A bank executive stared at the screen in utter silence, unable to believe what he was seeing. The numbers didn't make sense at first, too many zeros, too many digits for a human transfer. He refreshed the system twice, and each time the same miraculous amount appeared under your account. The name linked to it glowed like light itself, heaven's division of divine compensation. Archangel Michael says, this moment was written long before you ever felt broke or forgotten. Heaven had to wait for you to be ready to receive. Don't move, you have only 2 minutes before the spiritual window closes and the sign is revealed. The executive leaned closer, his hands trembling as he read the memo attached to the transfer. It didn't come from a human sender. It read, to the one who endured silence and still believed. That's you. Every tear you ever hid was logged as currency in heaven. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The lights in the bank flickered once as if time paused to acknowledge the miracle. Security cameras blurred for exactly 3 seconds. In those 3 seconds, the code that blocked your blessings for years was deleted. When the executive looked back at the screen, the transaction note had changed. Now it simply said, delivered by Archangel Michael, approved by divine order. He backed away from the desk and called another employee, but the record was visible to only him. Your name was glowing too brightly to be read by anyone else. Archangel Michael says, the world will call it impossible, but heaven calls it already done. You've entered a season where numbers will bend in your favor. Stay here. Don't scroll. The story is still unfolding. He tried to print the statement, but the printer released only one sheet, a gold-tinted paper with a seal stamped in light. It read, this check cannot be cashed in banks, for it will manifest in miracles. A second later the paper disappeared from his hand. You might feel your heart racing right now. That's because your spirit can sense a transaction not of money but of energy and favor. It is the moment where heaven decides to balance everything you lost. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A call came into the bank's private line. The voice was calm, authority woven through every syllable. Do not touch that account, it commanded. That balance is protected by celestial authorization. The executive froze, realizing he was hearing something beyond this world. At that same moment, miles away, you felt a strange warmth pass through your palms, as if you'd just signed something without pen or paper. You did. You signed the acceptance of your miracle. Archangel Michael says, this is your proof, not numbers on a screen but energy within your veins. The ledger of heaven never lies. What was lost is being returned in multiplied form. The clock is ticking. You have only 2 minutes to receive this confirmation in spirit. Close your eyes, breathe deep, and stay. Every second you remain here aligns you closer to what has been transferred under your name. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Outside, a soft wind moved through the streets like a whisper of gold. Those who walked past you today had no idea they were crossing paths with a living miracle. You've been noticed by realms that don't operate in currency but in divine recognition. The executive, still in shock, checked his surveillance feed. In one frame, for a single heartbeat, he saw wings spread behind him, vast, white, radiant. Then the footage cut to static. He knew the signature of who had visited. It was not human. Heaven's system had reconciled your account. Every moment you were underpaid, underseen, or undervalued was counted and corrected in one instant of divine mathematics. The total equaled what humans would call trillions, but heaven calls it justice. Stay till the end, you haven't heard the name of who sent it yet. The memo was encrypted under a phrase, authorized by the hand that feeds the light. When decoded, it revealed a signature no mortal pen could imitate. It read simply, "From the source of all provision." At that moment, a notification sparked in the unseen realm, your timeline shifted. Opportunities that were once closed began to update in your favor. Connections you thought were gone forever started to reappear with purpose. Archangel Michael says, "Don't fear what you don't understand." This isn't luck, it's alignment. Your faith has triggered a code that no system can reverse. The miracle is now pending delivery to your reality. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The air around you feels different because it is. You're standing in the echo of a transaction that heaven finalized before you pressed play. A divine deposit of restoration, recognition, and overflow is being confirmed in your spirit. The bank executive looked up one last time and whispered, "I don't understand, but this name, it's shining." Then the system logged out automatically, leaving only your initials etched in light. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Stay right here. What happens next will send a shiver through your soul. The scene inside the bank grew silent, yet the air itself vibrated with something unseen, something holy. The executive reached for his phone, intending to call the head branch manager. But before his finger could touch the dial, the device flickered off. Every electronic signal froze as if the entire network bowed to an unseen power. That's when a faint sound rose. Soft, harmonic, almost like the echo of wings moving through air. Archangel Michael says, "Be still." You're watching heaven interfere with Earth's protocol. This wasn't a glitch, it was the divine firewall activating around your name. Every attempt to trace, reverse, or question the transfer was blocked by light itself. Don't move. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The executive whispered to himself, who could have such clearance? He leaned closer to the screen again, and this time, the name field shifted. The words rearranged themselves as if typing by an invisible hand. Line by line, a message appeared. This account belongs to the one whose patience outweighed their pain. Release the seal of restoration. The moment he read those words, the lights in his office burst into a radiant glow, soft golden, not electrical. Papers lifted slightly from the desk, swirling in a small vortex before landing neatly again. The entire atmosphere was charged with something beyond comprehension. Outside, the clouds separated for a brief second. Sunlight pierced through in the shape of a key. You didn't see it, but your spirit did. Heaven was unlocking what generations before you were unable to access. Archangel Michael says, your inheritance is not just money, it's every lost opportunity being rewritten to favor you. Don't skip this moment. You are witnessing the signature of divine intervention. The bank's private network registered an anomaly. The source of the funds couldn't be located on any international ledger. It didn't trace back to any human institution. The system identified it as origin, celestial treasury, authentication, eternal. The staff didn't know what to do, they simply watched the data stabilize around your name. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Far away, in your own world, a gentle warmth brushed your face. For a moment, you felt as if someone whispered near your ear, check what's been deposited into your destiny. You couldn't see numbers, but you felt peace rushing through your chest like a river. That was heaven confirming receipt. You didn't receive a check in paper form, you received a divine authorization that will show itself through people, chances, and doors suddenly opening. The executive stood frozen. A new message flashed across his monitor. Do not alert the client. Heaven will inform them directly. And then the timestamp changed to your birth hour. Every detail was synchronized. Every symbol pointed to divine precision. Archangel Michael says, when it's heaven's deposit, no earthly bank can delay it. When it's your time, no wall can block it. Heaven's system doesn't deal in digits, it deals in design. What you think of as money, it calls manifestation. What you call waiting, it calls preparation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next morning, before sunrise, the same executive dreamt of you. You stood before a massive vault, wearing light as clothing. When you opened your hands, streams of gold turned into flowing letters that read, provision granted. He woke drenched in awe, whispering, I've seen a miracle. He didn't tell anyone. But he wrote your name on a piece of paper and kept it in his drawer, just to remind himself that he had once witnessed something divine. You may feel a sudden calm today. That's because your spirit knows something changed overnight. The realm above you has shifted into your favor. Every obstacle that drained your peace has been quietly removed. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the silence that follows. It's not emptiness, it's heaven recalibrating your reality. When systems go quiet, miracles prepare to speak. The check worth trillions wasn't written with ink, it was written with time, endurance, and faith. Every heartbreak, every lonely night, every silent prayer was converted into divine equity. And now the interest has matured. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The letter of confirmation finally appeared on the bank's internal archive. Its subject line, redemption completed. Its body. This deposit will not fluctuate. It will multiply wherever belief is present. Authorized by, the Guardian of Gates, Michael. The executive stared at the signature and whispered, that's not possible. But deep down, he knew he had witnessed something beyond laws of economy or logic. He had just seen faith turn tangible. At that exact second, you might have felt your pulse quicken, like your heart aligned with a frequency not of this world. That was your confirmation code being accepted. Archangel Michael says, every door closed to you before was just setting up the pressure for this release. Now, everything you touch that aligns with purpose will prosper. You may begin to notice little things changing first, an unexpected message, a sudden opportunity, a long-delayed payment finally clearing. Those are not coincidences. They are the earthly reflections of that trillion-fold deposit manifesting. Stay till the end. Don't scroll. What's about to be revealed next will tell you who truly sent this, and why now, after all this time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is the part where the hidden sender finally reveals their name. You're about to understand why the amount was beyond human currency, and why your spirit has been restless these last few nights. That morning, the bank's head server restarted by itself. No one pressed a button. No maintenance was scheduled. The system rebooted with a single line on its main screen, pending heavenly transaction, verification required. Every employee froze. The executive's hands shook as he entered the passcode. Suddenly, the screen filled with symbols no one had ever seen before. Ancient letters that glowed softly, forming a golden circle of light. Then, a voice resonated through the speakers. Calm, firm, and filled with authority. This transaction belongs to the one who endured storms without losing their heart. Archangel Michael says, now you understand why you were delayed. Heaven needed the right timing to release this sum. The delay was never denial, it was divine preparation. Every season of waiting built the foundation for what's now overflowing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The executive tried to trace the source again, but this time the monitor displayed a seal, a winged emblem shimmering in white fire. Beneath it, one name pulsed with light, the giver of grace. No email, no signature, no company ID. Just that phrase, the giver of grace. That's who sent it. And when you read those words now, something inside you recognizes it. You felt their presence before, in moments where you should have fallen but didn't. A notification appeared on the screen, funds approved by Archangel Michael. Source authorized, Throne Division, Light Account number 777. Even the executive stepped back. His eyes filled with tears he couldn't explain. He whispered, I can't process this. It's not earthly. Outside, a gust of wind rushed across the glass doors, yet no one was there. The wind carried a scent, faint, like myrrh and gold dust. It wasn't of this world. Every clock in the bank stopped at 11:11. The number of divine alignment. Archangel Michael says, 1111 is the code of completion, what was once promised is now delivered. Heaven's system doesn't fail. Your name is now stamped in the book of abundance, not because of greed, but because of grace. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At the same time, your phone might have glitched, your screen dimmed for a second, or your heartbeat suddenly changed rhythm. That wasn't random. That was the frequency shift. The exact moment your soul synchronized with heaven's transmission. In the unseen, a celestial courier delivered your divine check. It's not made of paper or digits but vibrations of creation. Every thought, every emotion, every seed of faith you've planted now carries power to multiply. When you step outside today, notice the patterns, the repeating numbers, the sudden calm, the unexpected warmth. Those are confirmations of your new spiritual credit line. Heaven has registered your faith as currency. Archangel Michael says, when you walk in belief, the atmosphere adjusts. Banks bend, systems pause, and people start aligning to serve your purpose. That's what's happening right now, whether you see it or not. The executive received a second message. The recipient must acknowledge the deposit through awareness. That means this: the moment you hear and believe, the miracle becomes active. Your awareness triggers manifestation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The sender's identity fully appeared next, in radiant light. It wasn't one name, it was a signature written in energy. The letters formed slowly, like stars aligning. Source, the creator of all provision. And beneath it, delivered through Archangel Michael. That was the confirmation. The transfer came directly from divine order. The check worth trillions wasn't a financial deposit, it was a timeline deposit. Every moment ahead of you is now encoded with prosperity, peace, and restoration. Heaven doesn't send paper, it sends patterns. People, events, and opportunities will now appear as if by coincidence, but they're not coincidences. They're coded manifestations. Archangel Michael says, this was done quietly because miracles don't need applause, they need acceptance. Your acceptance right now is what activates the full release. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The executive tried to contact higher management, but the system denied access. A final message appeared before the monitor shut down completely. Access revoked. Transaction sealed. Client informed directly by heaven. That's why you found this message today, you were meant to be informed directly. Heaven doesn't need intermediaries when it's your turn. Outside, thunder rolled softly, not as storm but as announcement. The skies know when a new name is added to the scroll of miracles. The wind shifted again, almost whispering your name back to itself. And in that instant, something invisible marked you. Your spiritual balance is overflowing, not in currency, but in command. Things will move when you speak now because authority has been transferred. Archangel Michael says, you are now authorized to walk as one whose account is full. Speak with confidence, creation listens. The check has been cleared. The signature verified. The purpose delivered. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part will reveal how this miracle check will start manifesting physically around you, through signs, people, and sudden shifts you'll witness in real time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is the moment when the invisible check begins to touch the visible world. Nothing about your life will look ordinary after this. The transaction that started in silence is now echoing through everything connected to your name. That same morning, traffic lights near the bank glitched green in all directions for exactly 7 seconds, the number of divine completion. Across town, an ATM displayed a single line of text before going blank, transfer successful. Provision active. People thought it was a system error, but it wasn't. It was heaven letting the physical realm know, the deposit has reached you. At that very hour, you might have felt a sudden rush in your chest, a feeling of certainty without reason. That wasn't random. That was your spiritual account syncing with your physical timeline. The unseen balance had found a way to manifest through energy, timing, and alignment. Archangel Michael says, when heaven moves, it leaves footprints in coincidence. Every small sign now carries the signature of your miracle. A phone call delayed for months will finally come through. A letter ignored will suddenly find its way back to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In another city, an investor changed their mind about a deal, deciding, for reasons they couldn't explain, to redirect funds toward a project linked indirectly to your path. You won't see their face yet, but you'll feel the ripple when the opportunity lands in front of you. That's the check converting from spiritual value into earthly manifestation. You may notice strange timings now, emails appearing right when you think of them, strangers mentioning words you saw in a dream, doors opening before you knock. These are not coincidences, they're the echo of that trillion-fold code working behind the scenes. Archangel Michael says, every answered prayer travels through a channel. Right now, multiple channels are aligning toward you. Your name has become magnetic for favor. People will start remembering you out of nowhere, guided by invisible reminders planted by heaven itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Inside the bank, the executive tried once more to access your file. This time, the screen displayed a live feed, not from the bank's cameras, but from the sky above the city. Golden currents moved like rivers of light, and your initials shone within them. A message scrolled across, distribution in progress. Moments later, systems across several branches reported unexpected reconciliations. Lost funds reappeared, missing accounts were corrected, and a memo was automatically printed on every floor, balance restored to the chosen vessel. Though no one knew who that meant, the universe did, it was you.